Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
It's all right.
Good girl. Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and...
Allow me.
I don't need...
Please, feel this won't take long.
You're right, man.
A little longer than I... Field Marshal Havel, are either of you in?
No, my... Fucking traitors. I'd heard... But I hadn't thought the corruption had... It's a fucking... You're interfering old bastard of my lord, ma. Or is Sid the outlaw?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I... or the urgency of the message I bring.
Before I'd have you answer... What do you stand?
I won't deny that I seek a new... And while the choices are... I know. For so long when it should have... But in order to take it...
Certainly not the word... You are, no. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try...
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into it. We will need an end...
I'm flattered, and I... What we...
Is that... And...
Oh, but...
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well.
I shall.
My Lord Mark, your Lord Uncle...
And I will see that my associate...
Very good, man.
Huh. I can barely convince... someone like Quentin. This is the place.
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared.
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where...
Perhaps, but It's the only place I know of.
Then why not ask someone who might...
Someone at the backyard. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen our...
This should tide us over until the new moon.
Oh,
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a...
snow daisies. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place. Both have similar climbs.
Right.
Did you learn where we...
The gardener here mentioned the...
the fields beyond Northreach. I recalled that she kept the record of... So I asked her if she'd perhaps...
whose shores border the... Quinton.
Do you now? Go on, then. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years.
I know it's a lot to ask.
And you'd have me give up the people of Lostwing are mine. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear.
And why might that be?
What he's asking? How's it any different to what you've done so? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. We'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we...
It's not that.
Then what is it?
You know that's not what...
Then what are... That only we are worse? Why turn your back on everyone? Who's to say you couldn't convince the...
A stirring... I fear that any rejoinder I make...
So you'll join us? Field Marshal Havel. Well, I can arrange for a party.
That would be very much... I hear the roads are...
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape. Uncle, the Field Marshal has agreed to your...
Ha! Of course he has.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor. They will await your return there.
One other?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get... He asked if...
One of your...
Master Quinton would probably call me...
Another out. Just the thing we need to put these... Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier.
Uncle, assuming Havel and... You still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain...
Oh, don't you? The 7 high houses. They have all agreed to make... Oh, of course, it did take a little. But luckily I had some
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumour has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward, Rockford, from a horde of blood...
It was more of a...
Well, she had a shipload of talents delivered to my pride, and when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as... Now, join us there at your earliest...
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still over?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If perhaps I might suggest, though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed... but I'm sure 2 such firm friends as yours... Rutherford spoke fondly of the great...
Us?
I can't stand...
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you...
And what kind of company were you expecting him to...
Criminal? How? You are not fit to breathe the same air as...
Upstanding!
Once more unto the...
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation. We wish simply to bring... And to do that, we must convince those in power... There will be disagreements. If we show them the fate of the world lies in my nephews, but the well-being of her people...
Uncle Byron.
Now, with that... For what great moment in history hasn't been a... Citizens of Valisthea! Well, my boy...
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. We shall play our parts to the best of... The realm needs its... I want you to keep this signed accord.
I will.
A fortress?
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't...
Welcome. Come back again.
He'd have our coin, our stock and our stalls, and we're just...
So you're content to abandon... Please, If you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight.
That's exactly what I am. Or trying to, at least.
Even when our true enemy... Fine. Thank you so much.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter.
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in
I bet that went well. Her ladyship... Anyway.
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're...
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings.
The Duke only wishes to see us all safe, and he cannot...
Come on. Run like the wind. I can walk from here.
The way things are going at the garrison, it'll be up to us to defend the town soon.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it.
Ready, go?
Have care.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. See them?
I do. Ours and our friends.
You're a fine hound.
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
That was harder than I... But found her. She'll love them.
It appears my work is done. Well, we wouldn't want another thunderstorm.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal. How hard could it be?
Jill.
There is?
It's, how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There is so much... This is what you wanted to... Yeah.
You don't need to say anything. We've been worried about you. Joshua, do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill?
You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt... Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of save... No one thought to ask me what. I was nothing to them.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone, and I knew then I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then... that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting...
You're right.
And we'll do it.
He'd have our coin, our stock and our stalls, and we're just supposed to hand the whole lot over?
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Farewell.
Clive! Are you all right?
I am. I dispatched the few that I found.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? We might be able to fend off on it.
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. You head back to...
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working, stirring up ill feelings.
What? I'll do what I can to calm. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, How will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders. I got them spaced out at regular intervals.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will... Should any of your men be injured?
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still one for numbers. I only hope I can go some way to even Philippe. Can I leave this?
Of course. I'll leave. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to... I fought a few of these things. And well,
all right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's up.
Till then, madame.
I want steel in the hands of every man or woman.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun. Too slow.
That's it.
I wonder how the others... Better hurry back to town.
Clive.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that without us they would drift apart. But you, not by force, nor by the exercise, but by simply being...
Our purpose was ever the... You were merely distracted by a loftier...
As did you. His radiance said... I forgot that.
I'm sorry too. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how I...
Do not blame me. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madam Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded. How goes the treatment of the wound? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my mom after they discovered us together, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would...
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with...
Perhaps that is why I never stop fighting, and I shan't. I know. The people, all united in defense. What of you? Can we count on your support?
Always. Village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in? His interests were certainly varied. This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you from a distance.
Subtle. I know who you...
Then we need not waste time. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return...
Your care?
That is not my but by one means or another.
Then I'll have to politely... I won't let you erase...
Then we find us... Very well.
Let's see, shall...
Impressive, but we have...
Why do you want it so?
It lays out in no It tells the shameful history of the... Would you say that this interpretation was...
I don't know.
You don't? Your sword may be sharp, so let me answer. There is no that a series of events... It is a question of number. If enough people believe...
So you're trying to control...
We are trying to... From knowledge. That is all. You may keep the book. The world is small. Until then.
Wait. Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Come on. No need to ride from here. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here. Conditioning. Disposed of. Oh, I wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived. This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out. White tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the root. This must be the register. So many names. This place was a... Where is the architect of... Where is it in time, I suppose? This place is not done here.
I hear that you... Did you by any chance?
I did.
If the bearer... The director was a brutal...
The registry was all I found. There was no sign of a body.
I pray that at least some... All their names are here. My friends. I can still remember their faces. Children who would... No explanation ever...
They'd be happy to know that you survived.
But why did I make it?
It's not your fault. See that their names live on.
I'm going to write a book. All of Valis, and in the name...
Neither will I.
These
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
So, there's a new mother. Passing over it, and see the hens fit. Vivian, I found it.
Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be. I fear the executors had...
I met with one of the... and I convinced him to... He told me something. That the truth is just a matter... and that if enough people...
It does, but it also means that the truth is provided that those who wish to change it can convince him. As the sad history of the...
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. She was a heretic. A gallows stood... and I, too. She taught me that my solitude... and that, though my...
Do you still feel that way?
Honestly? Perhaps the result of study... But the more I study... So if you'll permit me... Remember, Clive, give the men and women...
I'll try, Vivian. It's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. This should be enough.
I've got a new design for a blade. Titan's Wraith.
Faster! Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? It looks like we found him. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype. Mid?
Ah, you make it sound...
Tell me.
It's most of what I need. And a cogwheel. Gear's that small are a bastard to make, and I may...
Wait, the children. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what, I'll keep working on the model.
Sid!
She wasn't hyped. She's just busy working on it.
A new invention? Is it an air...
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. A brass gear. That's how...
Oh, the one you...
We saved it. Just...
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling all the pieces that are left over. We keep under our beds.
That's...
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if...
That's all for now.
But thanks, Sid.
Well?
They did.
Will it work?
What exactly...
Only the most important... The wings aren't going to move on their own. Well... That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flight and it won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm going to take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Cool. Won't be much of a... But it in the size of a dream that's important, and I reckon I've got a fair few good...
I'm sure you do.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
There's something about it. I feel like it's calling to me.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. Lawsman Hippocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Good girl.
Yeah!
No holding back. Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a month. Oarsman.
You did?
I think I'd... You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Oh,
It's no trouble. Your Highness.
No.
Our lawsman has something he'd like to get.
Master Harpock, no. I dare not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocents, all because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to test your resolve.
I must, at the very least. Very well, then.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, not to mention the wife...
I hope the soul in the height...
Why?
What's this?
A stolas quill, or more precisely, 'tis said, but so consider this, that one day...
Well, thank you, Harpocrates.
Still alive, are you? You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do I owe the honour? What do you want? Should last you a good while. No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. No scratches, right? Should last you a good while. No scratches, right? Should last you a good while.
Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it... Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mid.
We'll see.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Taya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
If that is all?
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him. And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
I know. I love you too.
Now, we have a god to kill. Here they come! Hold on, Joshua!
Already am!
To make us a way in.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began. Where it all begins. Our ark. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well, there's 3 of us and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
Move aside, Phoenix! You will answer for what you've done! Be freed! You cannot control us! Joshua! And you will not claim us! Ever!
Had you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided. We have you.
Deal. Go! Save your brother! I ask not for acceptance, only forgiveness! Now, Father, it is done. Clive! Clive! No!
Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion. Take my hand.
You know, I told you I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
I'm sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same. Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
That light, so cold. So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It, seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home. Clive.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He... Oh no.
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal. that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber, and thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Joshua. I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
Possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit and the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance.
In vain.
In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Joshua. Look at me, Joshua. Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
Still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
As we always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed. expected, how is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it.
Force feeds these flames. I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us. I created you, all of you. And what is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who would turn the scourge upon his master!
paid.
No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the results shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing. Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete. And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roar! My will be done. Let's try. Let lightning strike. Tremble! Divide it! Let the tempest rage! I will crush you! Gale unrelenting.
Garuda!
Away, Clive! Heaven untamed. Earth unyielding.
Titan!
Give him hell, Clive!
You cannot have this power. It is not yours to take. Thrust fall. Darkness spread. Let's try. Slow. Light undying!
Robert! That's my boy!
Ice unfeeling!
Shiva!
Together!
Darkness unending.
Odin.
son.
No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all!
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man might stand beside me. None! Witness my creation. When all hope is burned away, naught will remain but ash. There is no escape. We are without equal. Flames unforgiving!
With me, Phoenix. Forevermore. So sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you, or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end. I am the end.
Too slow. The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness. I said, it's over!
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it. Because that is our way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along. But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me. These are our terms.
you the most beautiful thing.
He is, isn't he? What are you gonna call him?
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav?
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
Oh.
If you need a rest, I can take him.
I'll hold you to that.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted. And thus did our journey end.
Every time.
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother. Come on. If only I had the flames of an icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry! Hurry! All right. Right, let's play the Saint in the Secretary. No, I don't want to be Madhu. What do you want to play then? War of the Icons! Again? Well, all right. And I get to be a fruit. Right, I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.